Alright, where did I leave off?
That.
Oh, I didn't want to. Okay, so I didn't want to get out
This
of
is
the
a
car.
continuation to our last episode, by the way.
Yeah. So, I didn't want to get out of the car because I didn't want to see her. Like, you know, she basically ended it. And yeah.
Oh,
So,
by the way, I know that you guys are all thinking like, oh, you guys sound like you were a couple. Like, best friends go through the same things that couples go through. So,
we were basically a couple.
FYI.
And we were basically a couple. We were like sisters.
Yeah.
It was like losing a sister, pretty much. Like, can you imagine the feeling? Not fun. And so, like, you know, I didn't want to talk to her. I just felt like it would be awkward just seeing her at grandma's house. And so I didn't go out of the car. My dad's like, weird. And then he goes in the car and he's like, what's going on? I was like, nothing. I didn't tell him for like the longest time. We were friends. And then a week and a half after.
I think it's about maybe like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, 2 weeks later.
I think you texted me.
I asked you if I saw, like, remember me.
Yeah,
remember
together.
me with you. And you were like, yeah. And then you told me that you missed me. And I was like, I miss you too. I remember I was Jessica. That you missed me. And then we became friends again.
But our agreement was that we were going to be friends, but not best friends yet.
That was a
But no, that was not that.
I think it was both times.
Yeah,
it
probably
was both,
both
yeah.
times.
But yeah, we agreed that we were just gonna be friends and not best friends because
It didn't work out.
no. kind of saying, fish, you can't
just live in water sometimes.
You can't just you can't swim all the time.
Yeah,
Like just once in a while. It's like saying that.
No, it just doesn't work that way. Yeah. And our third fight, the stupidest of them all, the fight to end all stupid fights. It was the first day of spring break, and I was hanging out with my two guy best friends, and my best friend Ryan was texting Cassie, and they were arguing about what sport was better or something.
Hockey and dance. But I was just kidding.
Honestly, like, I do love dance, and I appreciate it, and it's really hard, but
it's not the same.
It's not this, like compared to how hard hockey is.
You can't compare ice hockey and
to dance.
Like, it's completely different. So, you know, like what I was just messing around. Like I was like, oh yeah, dance is hard, blah blah blah. You know, I was just kidding. I didn't really mean it. Like, you can't. It's two different things.
Yeah.
Like you can compare dance and cheerleading.
Yeah,
that's
similar. Yeah. But like, and then it kind of like pissed me off about the whole thing because like I don't know, like Cassie, like no offense, but she's kind of like the kind of person that always has to be right about something, and they always have to make sure that their point is way better than yours, no matter
all
what.
The time.
Most of the time.
Well, it's only with you though.
I suppose. I don't know.
Because I don't know, I
haven't really seen you around anybody else.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it was just like, you know, I was texting her and I was like, do you really always have to act like this? And then like, I don't remember what just like, I only remember vaguely what happened.
I remember the text message. I have like this like weird memory. I don't know. Okay, so she texted me, and I thought it was Ryan texting me that said this, so I was all confused at first, and I was like, Ryan doesn't even know me. Like, she said, hold on.
It said something about her always having to be right.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, you always have to be right about everything, and like, you know, you even pull that he's like, you even pull that shit on me, and it's like really irritating, like it's so annoying, blah blah blah, and I was like, I got confused because I was like, why is Ryan saying that? Like, I haven't even talked to him, like legitimately, I haven't even met him in person, so I was like, you're really bipolar, go get help.
Yeah, I remember that part.
And then you were just like, oh, whatever. And then
that one was our longest fight though. Like, it lasted all the way from like the second to last week in April to like mid-June.
And like, I remember at that time I was texting Jessica, and she's part of the fight too. And I was like, I think I'm gonna end this relationship with Kat. And then she's like, why? And then right after I said that, I was like, and then I texted her and the fight started. Go on.
I think that's just basically it. Like, we get into stupid fights for stupid reasons, but I think they're honestly like proof that like we can actually be best friends with like everybody's gonna have fights. Like, do you think like married couples are happy 24/7? Like they always have fights. Like
Yeah. But I think that shows that we can go through like the worst of times. Like we can have like a huge fight and still like maybe not talk to each other for like 2 months or something. But when we like do talk again,
like honestly, like when we did like start talking again, like it wasn't even really that awkward.
yeah,
Like it felt like nothing happened. Like it was back to normal. So I guess that really that really put our friendship to the test, and we passed that test.
yeah. I just remember it was Dad's show, and I hated her with my
Yeah.
guts. I really like.
I went to go get tissue in the advanced dance dressing room, and she backed away from me like I had the plague. And then, yeah, it was understandable though, and like everyone, like all her friends from dance, like they were hella pissed at me, and they still are. Like,
Oh, this is like 2 years dance.
yeah, they all held hella grudges against me, and still do. But it's like I understand where they're coming from. Like they, you know, but
Yeah.
it's okay because me and Cassie are friends, and that's all that matters. We don't need anybody else's approval of our friendship. So.
But then I just felt bad because I'm not gonna lie, I was hanging out with my other best friend Jessica more than I was hanging out with Kat. So it was kind of part of the fight too. That like she was pretty much, I guess, jealous in a way.
Yeah, I am honestly a little bit jealous of Jessica.
Yeah. Kind of jealous of Jessica.
Because it's kind of like Cassie will come to me on Monday and she's like, oh my god, Jessica played over and we did this and we did this and it was so cool and we laughed forever and we had so much fun. And then it's like, you know, I hate that. And then it's like, you're my best friend too, like, you know, and I doubt you even
about that stuff.
It's like I even doubt, like, it's like I doubt you talk to Jessica about me like that, you know.
Because I don't know. Well, I actually do tell her like everything about like camp and like some stuff I already said, but it's never like how I've talked about it like you about her. So like I think that's unfair. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really bitchy of me. So now I try to just like not tell her so much about her because I don't want to fight again. I don't want to lose her. I don't want to lose the cat.
We have too much like memories
to throw away.
Yeah, to just throw away for no reason. And I think we're gonna be the type of friendship that's gonna stay together for a while.
I just remember, like after the fight, and I told Jessica that like you were jealous. She's like, I feel bad. Like it's my fault. You guys are friends. And I was like, it's not your fault. It's mine. Like,
It's not her fault.
It's not her fault at all.
Like everybody's like allowed to have two best friends. Like we, you know.
Yeah. It's just like I have different types of best friends. Like Jessica, she's the
crazy
hyper,
weird
the
best
friend.
friend.
The hyper crazy person that like you pee your pants with when you're whatever. I'm just kidding. I don't pee my pants, but like you know. And
what's that?
I don't. And this girl right here, she's the one, like the laid back, awesome person to talk to. Just like if you want to look for a really good time, like you can get crazy but not too crazy, and like just an all around fun person. This is her right here. And she's like the school one, and then the other one's for dance. Like we all have different types of best friends. Like
that's how my best friend is too.
Yeah, exactly. So,
like Cassie's my crazy one.
We're like sister. You should see Jessica in action. She's like,
oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I love her though. It's kind of impossible. You know, I love her.
Yeah, that's all right. Because we're mature and we can deal with this.
You know, I haven't hung out with her, Jessica, over the weekend in like more than a month.
Wow.
Like,
did she sleep over a few weeks?
Just me and her. We haven't been together.
Oh, she's up there.
I mean, like, I saw her for Rachel's thing and then for Halloween, but like, it was never just me and her. But then I was with yes. But then I was with you, so it's cool. It all works. I'm gonna be a makeup artist. That was my makeup art team.
really good at the makeup on it. I think that's whatever. So,
Ooh, get so much bread.
I think that's about it because we gotta get ready for our concert. Yeah. You guys have been listening to Out of My Day for the past like 20 minutes, like 30 minutes actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you guys like them and you should look them up because they are amazingly awesome. And they're from the Bay Area. Actually, they all were born and raised in San Francisco.
Ooh, go Giants! How about them Giants? They won the World Series.
Yeah. Now we just need the Sharks to win the Stanley Cup, and my life.
Speaking of Sharks, Sharks colors.
Good
Oh,
job.
I dropped it. Sharks
My
colors. That's a bracelet I made.
life will be complete.
Sharks colors right there. It's a bracelet I'm making. It's legit.
Yeah. Well, tune in for next week. I guess.
Next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday maybe if we're not
Wow,
busy.
our Fridays are pretty legit.
Yeah. So bye.
Bye.
I'm still Kat.
I'm still Cassie, I think. Yeah, I'm
Yep,
still
and
Cassie.
this is still the Kat and Cassie show.
And it will forever will be.
Bye.
Oh, if you last. Yeah, we'll last.
We
Alright,
got a
bye.
pinky promise that we're always gonna be friends. You see this? Can't break that shit.
Yeah. We're like, seriously, Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez. Yeah. And those rumors that they were friends, they're just rumors.
She's Selena. I'm Demi, by the way.
Selena.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.